Hello there's a good news for you all. The season 3 is beginning with a new episode. This is going to be entirely evaluating the performance of IPL right now. Hey there, welcome to the podcast of CSK. Kindly listen to the sponsored segment before I could get some burn all for me. This podcast is going to debunk the victory of CSK versus Mumbai, and the podcast is going to revolve around how the CSK had successfully outsmarted the Mumbai Indians and how Dhoni had captained the CSK at every areas and how they outperformed Mumbai in bowling, fielding as well as batting. This podcast will also feature the young guns of CSK and the experienced players of CSK with the blending, the coordination, how did they outsmarted the Mumbai Indians and what are the major factors for Mumbai Indians in defeat. Mumbai Indian squad was so great yesterday. They had included a lot of great players. This team was led by Rohit Sharma, Quinton de Kock as wicketkeeper and Surya Kumar Yadav, Krunal Pandya, Hardik Pandya, Kiran Pollard, Pattinson, Rahul Chahar, Trent Bolt, Boom and finally Saurabh Tiwari. It was a great team yesterday. I had expected a lot on them, but they done what they can do. Yesterday, it was one of the greatest openings for the Mumbai Indians. Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma had greatly started the match with a run rate of 10 plus runs per over. But when the Piyush Chawla came, he turned the tables to CSK. The fall of the Rohit Sharma then gave to Surya Kumar Yadav, and who had gave a push, but not much. After the Quinton de Kock wicket, Saurabh Tiwari had entered the playground, and he had played a lot good. The second wicket partnership was a light slogging. They had not maintained the run rate, and the run rate started to decrease. As the Surya Kumar Yadav gets out, Hardik Pandya came in with a smashing of 2-6 continuously, and after that he also had a good share of strike rate, and when the placement of Faf du Plessis had greatly affected the Mumbai Indians team, taking the important wickets of Saurabh Tiwari and Hardik Pandya. Then there was a further falling of wickets until they had pulled the runs to 162 for 9. This was one of the most revenging bowlings by CSK. That's the next I will just analyze. How did the CSK won? Now we will go to the bowling part of Mumbai Indians. At first, Mumbai Indians had took the initial wickets of Watson and Murali Vijay. The Watson might be a threat when he stands, as well as Murali Vijay. It's better to take them early itself, that's good. And then there was the thing. They should have also taken into caution of Faf du Plessis and Ambati Rayudu. And after some time at the 77 or 76 runs that have been taken by the Ambati Rayudu, the problem is he is want to take him out because there will be the next batsman will be coming and smashing the target. That was one of the greatest strategies that many batsmen use, because if he is getting so tired in the field after facing a lot of deliveries, he is voluntarily trying to get out. That's what he tried. Mumbai Indians should not have made him out, especially Ambati Rayudu. Taking a Faf du Plessis wicket would have been an advantage, but not taking Ambati Rayudu's wicket, because his strikes are just want to make him away, so that the next batsman will able to come in and just hit him like that. So the placing of fielding setup was not so great. That was also some great problems that have been happening in it. And the bowling of Bumrah was yesterday was not up to mark. Delivering of short balls was blessing to CSK batsmen so that they can hit a lot. The entry of Sam Curran paved the way for CSK victories. Taking a lot of runs at some deliveries was one of the saving factor for CSK. When the target came to 50 runs to 36 deliveries, I had decided that CSK had a great middle order to smash. So that I just predicted that Mumbai Indians will lose at the half of the match itself. So the following up thing will be a pro CSK victory, how Dhoni had managed the team very accurately. That's what I'm going to explain about in the next content. Before that, what's a mad, and I will take some Bernal. I get raged of hearing some of the comments. And now let us see, what is the winning strategy of Chennai Super Kings? This I gonna focus a lot. The CSK's team was Murali Vijay, Shane Watson, Faf du Plessis, Ambati Rayudu, Kedar Jadhav, Dhoni, Ravindra Jadeja, Sam Curran, Deepak Chahar, Piyush Chawla, and Indy. Yesterday, the young guns had just transformed the CSK to wonders. The Piyush Chawla inclusion had transformed, breaking the opening order of Rohit Sharma and hitting the hopes badly. If Rohit Sharma stood, CSK would have dreamt of their victories. And then came the Sam Curran, the debutant, the young gun who gave a good all-rounder performance, taking a wicket, and he was one of the most responsible kiddo for the victory of CSK yesterday. And then Lungi Ingidi had at first gave a lot of runs, but he then analyzed in how they are going to get out. So he take a 3 wicket, and Deepak Chahar with a good economic bowling taking 2 wickets, and Jaddu too had given a good performance in bowling. This is how it was happened yesterday. Despite they had the young guns in bowling, CSK had shown extraordinary performances in fielding. CSK's fielding yesterday, Faf du Plessis, Sam Curran and Watson were exceptional. The catching of Faf du Plessis, taking the important wickets of Hardik Pandya as well as the Saurabh Tiwari, breaking the bones of Mumbai Indians. Every vertebrae got out, so that the middle order has been demolished by them. In Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya, Kiran Pollard, Saurabh Tiwari, Surya Kumar Yadav, the entire 5 guys were decimated yesterday. Without taking a 50 runs or a half century, the Mumbai Indians were routed out by CSK. And then there was one of the greatest experiences. The batting order, the opening was not so great. the first initial wickets might be a blessing for CSK rather than a curse, because the second wicket partnership was one of the greatest majestic partnership of Ambati Rayudu and Faf du Plessis. Both of them have scored an unbeaten half centuries, and Ambati Rayudu's greatest run chase was one of the most dominant cricket scores I have seen. In the pressure of CSK versus Mumbai, the Ambati Rayudu had one of the most advantage, as he was played in both the Mumbai Indians as well as in CSK teams. He had analyzed how the Bumrah will bowl and how the prominent bowlers of Mumbai Indians will be, so that their strategies weren't put to waste, and how the fielders are. He might have been seen with experiences. The experiences of Ambati Rayudu had helped him a lot when fighting against the Mumbai Indians, his ex-home team. So apart from that, Faf du Plessis, who had analyzed the entire team players yesterday, was one of the greatest hitting half centuries. And then the young guns Sam Curran and Ravindra Jadeja, despite acting as a suicide bombs for CSK and smashing the Mumbai Indians target easily, their aim was not to hit the balls and get a half century or 25 runs. Despite any ball comes, you're gonna get hit either 4 or 6 and smash the boundary. That's enough for them, making it as an easy target. Dhoni had meticulously planned where he should stand on. He just gave 2 players inside. He didn't allow Kedar Jadhav to play yesterday nearly. As next, if Kedar Jadhav plays, he starts to slog. He needs time to get into form. But Sam Curran and Ravindra Jadeja are like suicide bombs. They can just hit fast as much they can. And then came Dhoni. He didn't play there. He had just given dots, and he just allowed Faf du Plessis to complete his half century and give the winning shot. Yesterday, Dhoni was merely like a spectator in the batting field rather than a player. I salute Dhoni in this, because one of the greatest ever master strategies he had just planned. That was one of the greatest back-end phenomena. The CSK had done a great groundwork to sketch out Mumbai, as well as in bowling and fielding and batting. Their all-round performance was exceptional. I salute to them. That's what my thing is. As at the first, they had been analyzing how Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma has been playing. They found the leg side was the weak spot for Quinton de Kock, and they took the wicket of him. The great catch of Sam Curran, and they had took the advantages of CSK. Misfieldings, everything had happened yesterday. They had just made a confusion of Mumbai Indians. As Ambati Rayudu had not taken him out, the Mumbai Indians should not be proud of taking Ambati Rayudu's wicket, because Ambati Rayudu purposely had made him out, because I had sorted it that his stamina levels are being decreasing, and he also understood it. So if he allows the next guys like Jadeja and Sam Curran, there would be a greatest victory for CSK. If Ambati Rayudu had stood a lot, CSK would not have also seen the victory, because Ambati Rayudu started to sweat. His stamina levels had started to decrease. He understood it a lot, and that's why he tried at first hitting a high shot so that they could get a catch. So Mumbai Indians could take a wicket at least, but they will allow the next player to hit hard. That's what the strategy was, and yesterday a well-planned win for CSK, and we must give them the appreciation for it. And come on, Chennai, come on and come on. Let's see how the next matches will be played by CSK. The thing is, the moral is, Mumbai Indians were heavily dependent on batting and bowling, but they had not concentrated in fielding a lot. This is a great error they had done. Hardik Pandya and Krunal Pandya are well versed in batting, bowling and fielding. But the thing is, they are like suicide bombers. Hardik Pandya should have been used in bowling also. He is a World Cup player for India and had took a good number of wickets. They are heavily dependent on Bumrah yesterday. They should have given Hardik Pandya a chance on my perspective, because he might have taken a wickets. He is a bowler like Ravindra Jadeja, into my perspective. That's what the moral is. You need to concentrate on every aspect. As well as in wicket keeping, fielding, batting, bowling, CSK was an all-rounder yesterday. But the thing is, CSK batting order is not so appreciable, but their opening four are so dangerous. After that, the middle order is like suicide bombers. Dhoni, Jadeja and Sam Curran are like suicide bombers. They will hit as much as they can and they will get out. Like how the Pollard, Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya are like. These three are all-rounders. They are also like suicide bombers. The thing is, they had not used them in bowling also. While CSK used Jaddu and Sam Curran in bowling too. That's what some of the mistakes Mumbai Indians have done. And they also, I think they had a lot of ego issues when come to Chennai. So that's it. Everything is a game, and just go and watch. Victories and loss doesn't matter until it comes to the playoffs. That's it. I'm signing off, and don't forget to follow my podcast on Spotify, Google, and in Apple Podcast. And my podcast is growing to some extent. Try sharing to your friends. If they like, means notify me. Thank you. Signing off. Just Sasiku Lindy. Season 3 IPL.